we are going to create this really pretty lacy border around our socks. And the items that you will need to get started, you will need a blank sock to be your canvas, so to speak. You will need a pair of scissors. You may or may not need a needle threader. You will need a sewing needle. You'll also need the thread of your choosing. I will be using this yellow. I do not know what brand this is. It is some crochet thread that I picked up from either a garage sale or a thrift shop. And then you will need a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. If you're ready to get started, let's clear off the craft table and then I'll meet you to start creating our beautiful lacy sock. To get started, we want to unfold our sock so that we are working around the very tip of our sock here. Now on this sock, you can see that it has these really cute square holes through it. So that's going to make it really easy for working with this sock. If I pull them apart, you can see how they create these rows, and we're going to work in those rows. You can start anywhere on the sock that you want. I usually start in about the middle way of the back part of the sock here. And to get started, I am simply just going to take my crochet hook and I'm just going to push it through one of those holes so it comes through the sock like that. You do not have to worry about it leaving a permanent hole because of the hook or stretching and tearing the sock. I created a slip knot and I'm just going to slide my thread onto my hook, pull it through the sock, and then I'm going to secure it down with a slip stitch. Just like that. And now I'm going to chain one. This chain one does not count as any stitch. It is just continuing to help me secure the thread to the sock. I'm going to go right back into that same space that I just made that slip stitch chain one in, and I'm going to create a single crochet. All right. And then I'm going to move around the sock, moving into the next little space and create a single crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around the sock. Now see how loose this is? I'm going to tighten this up just a little bit. You don't need it too tight, but I also don't want it too loose that it makes the lacy border look a little sloppy. All right, go into the next space and make a single crochet, and into the next space and make a single crochet. And we're just going to keep doing this all the way around the sock. You do not have to have a specific count. You just want to make sure that you're making a single crochet right beside the one you previously made. And you just want to work single crochets around the circumference of the sock. All right, I'm just going to do a couple more with you. And this is what it's starting to look like. And you can see that it actually creates a cute little edging in itself. If you're doing a newborn or a preemie sock, that would be a cute little edging for the tinier little socks. And you could stop there after you finish the round. But we're going to be doing a total of 3 rounds on this sock today. All right, go ahead and continue working around round 1, creating a single crochet in each little space around, and I'll meet back up with you when you get to the end and you're ready to join round 1. All right, we're at the end of round 1 and we are going to complete this round. I've got 1 space left, so I'm going to make my final single crochet. And I'm going to tighten that up a little bit. Again, I don't want it too loose, but it doesn't have to be extremely tight. All right, we're going to join this round by going into the first single crochet that we made and joining it with a slip stitch. Then we are going to chain 3, and that is going to count as our first double crochet. We're going to go to the next single crochet, and inside that stitch we are going to work a double crochet. We're going to go to the next single crochet and work a double crochet. And we are going to do this all the way around the round. We're going to work 1 double crochet in each single crochet that we created in round 1. So I'm going to work a few more with you. And again, we're just working double crochets in each single crochet from round 1. So I want you to go ahead and complete round 2, working a double crochet in each single crochet. And we will meet back up when we get to the end of round 2. And then I'll show you how to finish round 2. And then we'll start round 3, which is the final round, together. But this is what it looks like so far. All right, go ahead and work a double crochet in each single crochet around, and I'll meet up with you at the end of round 2. All right, we're back at the end of round 2, and we have worked a double crochet in each of the single crochets around, and I've got 1 single crochet left, so I'm going to work a double crochet into that. And then we are going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 to finish the round. All right, now we are going to chain 5 for round 3. And that is going to count as a double crochet, chain 2, and then we're going to work a double crochet right back into that double crochet that we made the chain 5 in. And it is going to create a V-stitch. All right, we're now going to go to the next double crochet, and we're going to work a single crochet in that double crochet. We're then going to work a V-stitch in the next double crochet by doing a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the same stitch. Then we're going to work a single crochet into the next stitch, and then into the next double crochet we're going to work another double crochet V-stitch by working a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the top of the next double crochet. We're going to work a single crochet, and we're going to repeat this all the way around for round 3, working a double crochet V-stitch in the next stitch, which is double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, all in the same stitch, and then working a single crochet in the next double crochet. I'm going to work one more with you. Double crochet V-stitch by working a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the same stitch, and then in the next stitch working a single crochet. And we're going to repeat that pattern all the way around, and this is what it's going to create. This really cute lacy edging. So go ahead and finish round 3 and I'll meet back up with you at the end. All right, we're back at the end of round 3 and I have 2 double crochets left. So I am going to come into this next one and work my double crochet V-stitch. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, and then in this last double crochet right here, I am going to work my single crochet. And then I'm going to come to the top of the chain 3 and do a slip stitch to join the round. Chain 1 and I am finished. So I'm going to grab my scissors and cut my thread, leaving enough of a tail to weave in. Pull that through and tighten it down. And there is our beautiful lacy sock. All right, let's weave in our ends together. We're going to start with this first tail that's on the very outer edge, the one we just did. So let me get my sewing needle and my needle threader. Get the thread on my needle. All right. And then I'm going to look at it as I just finished it. And so I'm going to come from the back of my work, which is the wrong side, the back side, towards the front and pull that thread through. What that does is it helps to lay down where I fastened off and make it a flat, so you cannot tell. And then I don't want to weave in on the front side of my work, so I'm just going to send it back through to the back so I can weave in on the back side. All right. And then I am just going to weave in under some of these stitches that I used to create making double crochets from round 2. And then I'm just going to weave it back across to secure it. And I always like to do it a third time. And then cut off the extra. All right. Now on this bottom one where we started, I have a special little technique I want to show you. So let me get my thread on my needle real quick so it is ready. All right. And see how there is kind of this space right here. See how all these other ones create this cute little V all the way around here? Well, I want to close in this space, and to do that, I'm going to come to the top of that first stitch and put my needle through like that, and it closes that space up. Again, I don't want to weave in on the right side, the front side, so I'm just going to send my needle back through to the back. And then I'm just going to use some of these stitches back here to weave in and secure my tail in. And you can go in any direction. And then I'm going to go back through so it actually locks it in. And again, I always like to do it 3 times. And then trim off the excess. And your sock is finished. Turn down the cuff. And there is your cute little lacy sock. And here is the mate. Well, thank you for joining me today. If you like this tutorial, please leave a thumbs up. And I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think about the tutorial. And let me know if you made these cute lacy socks. Be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and remember that you are loved.